Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year one of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Now, Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And James throws it down.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And here's Morant. Bamba with the block. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Jackson against Bamba. It's LeBron. Oh!
Throw down there, man. Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Morant. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
They get the rebound. Here's Bamba, and he banks in the lane.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Davis. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the rejection by Jackson. Kicks it out to James. Another miss by LeBron. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Russell passes to Davis. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball. And Brooks gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Russell kicks to Bamba. And again, no good by the Lakers. Memphis leading by 3.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
Now here's Davis. It's LeBron with the drive. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Outside for Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
And the rejection by Jackson.
LeBron James.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant passes to Bain. Knocks down the three ball. Bain's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Grizzlies. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now the Lakers on the break. Russell kicks to LeBron. All alone. And it's good off the back rim. 8 points for LeBron.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game quarterback.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Mohamed Bamba. Morant against Russell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now Morant, following the three-point attempt by Mohamed Bamba. Adams, the pass to Bain. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Really nice looking stroke on James's shot from out at the arc. He can make the three-point shot look so easy, just like he does every other part of the game.
Here's Morant.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And they double up Russell. Reeves can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Conchar. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tillman. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Morant, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And Davis pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No one covering. Russell's got it back down within single digits for the Lakers.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Now, here's Kennard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Davis finds Russell. James outside. Pass to Reeves. Outside Russell. Trying to get open, it's Davis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Aldama. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers trail by 6. James in the post. Goes up. He can't hit that time.
Davis has tremendous versatility
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was buttered, sliced right through them.
But you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already got a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Out there with Hachimura. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morant. And he's good on the second.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Aldama. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right wing. Here's Conchar. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 6. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by the Lakers. Kicks it out to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conchar can't get it to go. And Beasley has the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Now, here's Brown. Passes it to Beasley. To the middle. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is down to just 2 points with that basket from Walker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Brown, right side.
Blocking foul called on John Conchar. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hachimura kicks to Beasley. Into the lane. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hachimura.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's simply an outstanding play. Working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hachimura with his screen on Jones. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Inside. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 6. Kennard for 3. Kept alive. The pass to Conchar. Fires for 3. Goes up again. Tillman.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's the screen. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Count it. Tillman's got 6 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
And when you think about veteran guard Dennis Schroeder, still such a shifty, unpredictable player.
Yeah, he really is because of the way he can change gears and play at different speeds. Very impressive. At his best, when he's putting blinding speed to use, he doesn't always unleash it, but when he does, it's very effective.
Jones, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Hachimura finds Beasley. Back to Hachimura. The kick out to Walker. It's good. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Schroeder. .24 seconds left in the third. Pass to Conchar. Over to the wing. Aldama passes to Conchar. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a 3. A second chance effort. And so it's Memphis. They have a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but what?
Come on, everyone.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lakers trail by 6. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in the center. And the Lakers call time here. got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Morant dishes to Adams. Pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Adams. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out left of the wing. Bamba a screen on Bain. Misses the 3. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jackson finds Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Morant against James. Outside Jackson to the paint. Out to Morant for the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. And there's the pass to Bamba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies leading by 6. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Morant. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Second chance shot. And Russell with the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
James against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Brooks right side. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing? Love his approach.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
The assist from
Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, Even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Jackson, a screen on James. Morant. Bain kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by LeBron.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
The Lakers with the ball. A 12-point game. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Now Russell. To the right side. Bamba's shot is off. Brooks feeling it out a bit. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
And Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there is a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
So here's the Clippers starting group. They've got Robert Covington, Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. George against Russell. It's George with the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Russell, the pass to James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
George with it, picked up by James. Pass to Leonard. James with a steal. In transition. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Zubats with the steal. It's George on the wing, guarded by Russell. Leonard left side. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. George with it. Russell covering. Zubac passes to George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And the second free throw is good. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Davis from long range. Rebound by the Clippers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Leonard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
George against Russell. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
5 on the clock. The 3 from Russell. And no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Leonard with a screen on Russell. Pass to Zubats. LeBron with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
Both free throws good from James. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to George. And Davis with the block.
Dominant on the defensive end. AD can change games with his length. Getting a block just right there.
James passes to Russell. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Russell with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Shoots over George.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is great all over his big.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Reeves. James outside. And he tries to... Whoa!
Oh, at 6'8", it's easy to forget how good his handles are, but LeBron creates easy opportunities for himself.
George passes to Leonard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
His first shot attempt. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
George outside. Zubac screen. George against Russell. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Gordon.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and prove and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite, Allie. Thank you. Well, Brent, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Here's Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
George against Russell. George passes to Leonard. Russell with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. James outside. Outside for Russell.
2 minutes.
Now Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Leonard with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on that
Second
one.
team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
And he's good on the second. And the Lakers with possession here. 7-point differential. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:37 left in the second period. Pass to Reeves. Over Leonard.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Plumlee down low. Guarded by Russell. Out to Covington. Drives to the hoop. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called, the Lakers.
All right, fans, who wants a T-shirt? Let's hear it for your Lakers.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Bamba, a screen on Covington. James passes to Bamba.
Blocking foul called
At the 2018 draft combine, Mo Bamba measured a 7'10" wingspan, Doris.
Absolutely incredible to think that broke the record for the longest that Rudy Gobert held. Now, how does that translate in the NBA? Well, it obviously is a help on the defensive end. Mo Bamba, a guy capable of covering so much area on the floor. We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The Lakers with another miss. The Clippers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Zubac passes to George, and the shot goes. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
Davis with a screen on George to the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
They set a pick. Back to Leonard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Leonard's got 16 points now.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see every...
20. The Clippers. 32.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Highland in at the 2-guard spot. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Morris outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Gabriel. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Nicholas Batum.
And that one misses. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Woo-hoo, nicely done.
Beasley outside. Driving in. Out to Hachimura. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Highland. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Vanderbilt inside. He's working on Morris. On the break. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night.
Now, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Hachimura from long range. Rebound by the Clippers.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan. A chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh, my goodness.
And that's good. Hachimura for three.
Boy, if Rui Hachimura can consistently make three-point shots, he becomes that much more dangerous.
Morris, a screen on Beasley. Here's Highland. And he makes it. He has 7. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points, and I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Westbrook right side. Powell outside for 3. Here's Batum. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Highland. Powell outside. Here's Morris. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Well, just so good at taking advantage of the mid-range. Marcus Morris feels comfortable in that area.
Hachimura from long range. And he recovers it. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the foul against the Clippers.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep improving and meet those expectations.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Ball stolen.
Lakers foul. Malik Beasley. That's his first personal
And the free
foul.
throw, no good.
First team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Bones Highland. Shooting 1.
Westbrook outside. 1:05 left in the third. Here's Gabriel, pounded by Westbrook. Beasley for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Highland. He has 7.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Beasley, the pass to Vanderbilt. And again, no good by the Lakers. Powell right side. That shot off the mark. Hachimura with the defensive effort. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beasley misses. The Clippers shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Morris can't hit. Here's Gabriel. And again, no good by the Lakers. 1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a commanding 22-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Well, 2 things working in Batum's favor right there. He's got a great sense for positioning. He's also got size and length.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And the Clippers call time here. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Shakes him. And the jam by George.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Covington grabs the board.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Plumlee passes to Zubac. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The free throw drops from Zubac.
At the line for the Clippers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And stolen by Covington. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. The crossover. And George with the jam.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
James passes to Davis. Here's Bamba. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Leonard with a screen on Russell.
When we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Here's James. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, challenge LeBron James, and I promise he will respond. Take the bump, yes, sir.
It's George with the drive. And the jam by George.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
James can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And the jam by George.
Well, have yourself a night, Paul George. Everything working for him right now.
There's Davis with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Russell to pass to James. Over Covington. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Leonard up top, guarded by Russell. George outside. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Russell.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
No good on the second free throw. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
There's Davis with the three. He can't get it to go, so the Clippers will take it the other way. And here's George. Out to Covington. Lets the three fly. Can't hit that one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, a good look. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
George against Russell. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Oh, sent away with authority.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Stolen by Brooks. Now Jackson. Down low, it's tipped. Leonard looking around. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now, here is George. Up top, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Leonard. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Bane. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. Morant left side. Outside for Jackson. Clock at 4. Leonard with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Back to George. Leonard with the screen on Bane. George. The rebound by Steven Adams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Stolen by Zubac. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Ja Morant at the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor stands.
The right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies Breaker. Once again, fans, your Grizzlies Breaker.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Morant. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Morant outside. Lets a floater go. Adams, the pass to Bing. Morant surveying the D. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. George passes to Leonard. Bane against George. Bane kicks to Jackson. Back to Bane. Brooks outside for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Covington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Leonard with the screen on Morant. George against Morant. George dishes to Leonard. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Stolen by Zubac. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Feeds it to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Morant. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Morant's got 7 points.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Leonard sets a screen for George. Drops in the layup for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kicks it out to Covington. Launches it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And the athleticism of Covington is tough to contain, which is why the D overcommits like that.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times, you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sports.
LA's mixing play.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. To the wing right side. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And perhaps the best defender in the NBA. Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Morant. Payne for three.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Both free throws good from Morant. Los Angeles leading by 11. Leonard with the screen on Morant. George passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Bane. Leonard against Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Adams wide open. Offline with the baseline jumper. Here's George. That shot missing, and it's Memphis the other way. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
Leonard against Bane. And that's an intentional foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
Leonard with the screen on Jones. Kicks it out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Passes it to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Kennard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from 3-point range.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Pass to Aldama. Out to the right wing. Here's Conchar. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Here's Conchar. Makes it off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Leonard against Kennard. Leonard attacking. Leonard draws the double. Covington down low. Kicks it out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
a true go-to option on offense. Leonard knows this team depends on him to take and make those big shots.
Jones for three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
34.
Thanks for the great interview, David. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Marcus Morris is out there with Batum. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 2-guard. Powell, that's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kennard on the wing. And the pass to Conchar. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Aldama, covered by Morris. Passes to Kennard. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
There's the feed to Morris. To the inside. Here's Aldama. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kennard for 3. That shot no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Clippers leading by 22. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Aldama's got his first points in this one. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Jones looking for an opening. Morris with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Pass to Kennard. Takes a 3. Powell pulls it in. Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field.
And this is how you want to come out of the halves. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Kennard on the wing. Five to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Jones, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Batum against Kennard. Tillman. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Powell. The three. Conchar can't get it to go. Deflects the pass, and again the Clippers turn it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's good. Plumlee's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop and then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And here's Morant. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee slams it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers? Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morant, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His fourth personal foul.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. To the paint, here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Morant outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Right side, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
And Morant throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Zubac with the screen for Leonard to the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for LA.
Good on both. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Morant.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And they double up Morant. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
George against Morant. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And, guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
And then Morant slams it in.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Covington finds Zubac. Morant against George. And it's George finishing it off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
Oh,
wow! He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing.
They'll put you on their heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Covington, a screen on Morant. George dishes to Covington. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. Nice finish. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Adams down low. Zubac defending. Adams, the pass to Morant. Payne for 3. That one misses. Now here's Leonard. Dishes to George. From deep. Can't connect. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
And we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's Mo Bamba, then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Now here's Brooks. Inside. Here's Adams. Outside for Moran. Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And it's Morant missing. Now Los Angeles with it. Russell from outside sinks the tray.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Moran against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Davis. Here's Reeves. Moran against Russell. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Morant with it. Bamba covering. Morant, the pass to Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
Here's James. After the basket by Memphis. Going inside. And slam dunk by James.
For a guy LeBron's size to shift direction like that off the bounce, unreal, man, unreal.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Over to the wing. Pass to Morant. With the drive. Rebound by the Lakers.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
James. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Left side, Morant. Outside Bane. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Morant's got 8.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him. Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Over Morant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Takes the 3. Rebounded by LeBron. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
B.A., starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names, flock to L.A.
And they get it back. Outside Bane. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And he drops it first.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And then Morant with the jam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Russell, here we go. Out to James.
Oh, and the jam by James!
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for the Lakers. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Russell finds Bamba, and the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Memphis leading. Up top, Morant. Outside, Bain. From the arc. Davis with a rebound. Here's Reeves, guarded by Bain. Davis drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The ball on the floor is a jump ball.
Mamba, the pass to James. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Give a big welcome to your Grizzlies.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect. No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
He hits the second from the line. You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
B.A., I think it will be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
Morant against James. Clock at 6. Brooks from outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Lakers trail. Pass to Reeves. 4-3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Morant finds Jackson. Brooks from outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. James passes to Davis. Here's Reeves. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love watching AD work on the glass. using his size to keep plays alive.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Shot is good by Reeves.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Adams inside. He's against Bamba. Outside Bain. Back to Adams. Outside for Brooks. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Bamba. Pass to James. Here's Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Davis. Now here's Russell. Lets it go from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Pass to Adams. Here's Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant with it. Picked up by James. 6 to shoot. Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Outside Davis. Here's Reeves, guarded by Bain. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Outside for Morant. Here's the three. Brooks outside. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, Aldama. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And here's Memphis. They're on an 18-6 run. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
It's good.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
The three.
Memphis foul. Santi Alba. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A dominating first half of play, and so far.
The Grizzlies, 38. The Lakers, 20.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got John Conchar, Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Back to Jones. Pass to Kennard. Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. From deep. No luck on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Beasley. And here is Vanderbilt. And stolen by Jones. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The teardrop. Here's Tillman. Kicks it out to Kennard. Let's go with a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like
that one goes in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Aldama. Now here's Jones. Here's Aldama. 4 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, B.A., who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. There's something that has really brought this group together.
Last second is foul. Running Walker the 4th. His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Tillman with a screen from outside the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Beasley. And here's Walker. Here he goes. Here's Hachimura. Now here's Vanderbilt. Walker passes to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Walker against Jones. Pass to Conchar. 1:56 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Kennard. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
There's 1:47 left in the 3rd. Schroeder against Jones. Schroeder passes to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. Back to Hachimura. Oh, they get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vanderbilt. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Vanderbilt with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. It's Beasley on the wing. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
What a 2-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Walker, and the bucket counts. And he is on. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Lonnie Walker IV is an athletic guard and a confident three-point shooter, Smitty.
B.A., I like that he has leaned into becoming a volume perimeter shooter as of late, realizing that he can be very valuable shooting the ball.
Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Back to Tillman. Pass to Aldama. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right wing. Beasley outside. Schroeder against Jones. Outside Vanderbilt. The three is up. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jones has got 5.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. Building this lead up.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hachimura in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
These close-range shots are Davis's bread and butter. He is a consistent scorer inside.
And it's Morant off the drive, and count that. 2 points, and a chance for one more at the line.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
With the fadeaway, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
That's the right strategy. Get the ball to LeBron. Let him go to work.
Pass to Bane. Adams with the ball. Covered by Bamba. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Morant. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. James inside. Adams covering. James can't get it to go. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Now Adams. On the wing, Bane. Fires the 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
They get it back. Here's Bamba. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
Jackson with a screen on James. And the dunk by Jackson.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. James with the ball, checked by Brooks.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Here's Jackson, and the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Here's James. They grab their own miss. Davis, that's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Up top, Jackson, checked by Davis. And stolen by Bamba. It's James on the wing, pounded by Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You look at how far AD's come offensively since his rookie year. It's pretty astounding.
And the second and 2 is good. And that brings him within 10.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And an intentional foul right there. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're down by 12. 1:43 left in the fourth.
Give it up for your Grizzlies.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Bane launches it. And Reeves pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Russell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within single digits. Knocks it loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
.114 left in the game. Morant. And a miss there off the inbound. Time running out for the Lakers. Russell to pass to Davis. That shot's good. Russell making the play. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Morant. Morant with the slam!
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
And that one good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And here's Memphis now. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Checked by James.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
At the line for Memphis.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And the Lakers have possession. 8-point game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Both shots good from the strike.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Brooks dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Brooks finds Moran, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
As young as John Moran is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Outside for Russell. The 3 ball. Here's Davis. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And that's a double-double for him now. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More disciplined, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up at forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Then it's Bamba, then it's Russell, and it's Reeves in a two-guard.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Russell finds Bamba. Here's James. That one's not going to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. And it's Russell missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Plumlee with a screen on LeBron. Goes up on the high post. Plumlee, no luck. And it's the Lakers ball. It's a three-point game. There's Russell with the three. The kick out to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Russell from long range. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
LeBron outside. And the Lakers with another miss. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Those feels so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to James. And too long on the shot. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has making up to do.
And the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA. Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here's James, and the rejection by Leonard. Can they get it? And James with a nice bucket inside.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. By himself. And slammed in by Davis.
Dare I say, a bit of a mean streak to the game coming from AD tonight.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's LeBron. Leonard with the steal. George passes to Leonard. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Dishes it to Davis. Bamba passes to Davis. Pulls up on the elbow. Bamba's shot is off.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Lob pass to George. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers. Clippers leading by 6. George double team. Passes it to Leonard. Back to George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
A PG exchange for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Covington. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Bamba. Davis driving to the basket. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's one of the skills that separates AD from the other bigs in the league, is he can do it off the bounce.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
Lets it go from deep. Reeves can't hit. Leonard kicks to George. 1 second left. And it is good. The buzzer. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So for the Lakers right now, up and forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Bamba, and it's Reeves in at the 2. George against Russell. And George, here we go. Leonard with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 7 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
From about 19 feet, misses off the left eye.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Plumlee dishes to Leonard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Davis with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Leonard with the screen on Russell. Here's George. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages. Well, that speaks to AD and just how smart he is. Really good at keeping his guys involved.
And George with the stuff.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He kicks to Leonard. The shot off that time, and the Lakers take it the other way. On the wing, James fires the 3. The Lakers rebound, pass to Bamba. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Clippers leading by 15. That's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Oh, Leonard in position. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Reeves. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Lakers trail by 13. James right side. Bamba with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Outside Russell. Over George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bamba. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. George passes to Covington. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Outside for Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Looking for George. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Here's LeBron. And they pick up 2. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Leonard the pass to George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Lakers trail by 17. Here's James. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's George. Can't cash in from close range. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Plumlee, and Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Here's James. And the rejection by Zubac.
Take your time and don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time of the game. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Bamba kicks to Davis. And again, the Lakers no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. But Clippers on top, opening up a... Thanks so much, David.
The Lakers, 14.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell. Batuma's out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Highland in at the shooting guard. Westbrook finds Powell. Clock at 6. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 21. Schroeder outside. The offensive rebound. The shot missing. The Clippers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Westbrook double team. Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. An efficient scorer, Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
Yeah, he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Westbrook gets it to go.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Now here is Hetchimer. Here's Schroeder. Morris with the rebound. Here's Highland. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Highland, covered by Beasley. Powell for three, and the three ball is good.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting his team from distance.
Beasley right side. There's Walker with the three. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And he keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game. Westbrook can't help but to make guys look a little foolish off the bounce.
Walker dishes to Beasley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Westbrook throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
This team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers.
2 minutes remaining.
Davis, the pass to Russell.
2 minutes.
Lakers working the ball around now. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Westbrook against James. Outside, Batum. Here's Morris. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Stolen by Bamba. It's stolen. Russell against Westbrook.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Pass to Highland. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Morris finds Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now. Russell passes to James. There's the three. The putback. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 6 points.
Well, there's this feeling like even if you're boxing out Anthony Davis with those arms and that length, he can still get to the offensive glass and make an impact.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Morris passes to Highland. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that with the poster shot? just doing what simply other people cannot.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
He's off on the second. And here's Leonard from 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defensive mindset. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Up and forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Then it's Bamba, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Davis, outside Russell, 3-pointer, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Clippers leading by 21. Here's George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
There's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's James. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And superb at positioning himself on the offensive glass. Bamba's length is a big reason he gets these putback jams.
And George kicks to Leonard. Lakers with the rebound. Bamba's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's Russell with the 3. Here's LeBron. He takes it in, and James throws it down.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
They set the pick. Here's George. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Reeves the pass to Russell. Now the pass to Davis. Goes up from the top of the key, and he overshot that one, missing. Clippers leading by 19. Here's Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
And it's Davis missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Covington's shot is off. Russell with a wide open look to the left side wing. Passes it to Reeves. Here's Bamba. He's guarded by Plumlee and stolen by Russell. There's the double team with Covington. Pass to Reeves. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and finished off by LeBron.
Just watching the King come down the lane with that kind of roar, wow, ferocious.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Russell, and George with the stuff.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to LeBron. Davis against Plumlee. Tries from 10. James left side. And the rejection by Zubac. Clippers leading by 21. And the Clippers call time here. They lead by 21. 1:35 left to play here in the 4th. .135 left in the 4th quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And so it's the Lakers with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's James, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
LeBron James, shooting 2.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Leonard. A beautiful reverse layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Drains the three-pointer.
And he's got such a nice stroke for a big guy, and that three-point shot from Anthony Davis continues to develop.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game, and the shot is good.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's George. Inside, and stolen by Russell. There's the pass to Reeves. They get it back.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? So the Clippers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Greg.
also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So the Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Outside Bane. Fires from the line. They get the rebound. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. Now here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Here's Morant. He takes...
Oh, my God. Look out below.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Leonard with a screen on Morant. Here's George. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Bane against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Bane. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Adams with a screen on Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Rebound by the Clippers.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
George passes to Covington, and yep, it's good.
But Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Brooks outside. Down low. Zubac with the steal. George against Bane. Leonard with a screen on Bane. Leonard outside. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Jackson finds Morant. Pass to Brooks. Adams with a screen on George. Brooks from outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead. George draws the double. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You simply have to respect the passing ability of Paul George, his ability to read and react and make the right choice. So good.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. 1:16 left in the first quarter. And George with the jam.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Covington against Brooks. Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Here's George on the take. Grizzlies with the rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Stolen by Bane. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? The free throw drops for Morant. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George against Morant. Leonard outside. To the wing on the left. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Plumlee, a screen on Morant. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
B.I., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bane.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Here's Covington following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Out to Leonard. Oh, Adams with the block.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
4 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside Bane. Into the lane. Back to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Good work there as he goes. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Now Adams, outside Morant. 3-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
George passes to Leonard. Zubats with it. Here's Covington. That shot missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. George with a steal. To the inside. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. There's a screen. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Good on the second one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Jackson, the screen from deep. Payne. The shot no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. It's George on the wing, guarded by Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Payne. Morant against Leonard.
And then Morant with the dunk. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Leonard with a screen on Morant. Leonard outside. 1:11 left in the half. George, no good. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And he's headed to the line for 2. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow
the previous play is under review.
Close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Brooks outside. Jackson the screen. Pass to Morant. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. Tries again. Zubac's inside. Adams is there. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to George. Covington, a screen on Morant. George with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Covington. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Brooks from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Pass to Brooks. 3 seconds left. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. Shooting 2.
And he's good on the second. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, up by 1. Allie, as always, thank you.
22.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, we've got Luke Kennard. Also, Tyus Jones out there. Xavier Tillman is out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Here's Highland. The offensive rebound.
Foul Memphis. John Conchar. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. They shoot again. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. For the lead. Rebound by the Clippers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Conchar. Now covers. Pass to Kennard. Here's Tillman. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Highland. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough. That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Jones misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Powell. Westbrook outside. Morris outside. Westbrook, the pass to Batum. 5 to shoot. Here's Highland. No good on the 3. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Kennard with it. Guarded by Batum. Back to Kennard. Kennard on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Here's Highland. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Clippers.
It's both from the stripe. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Kennard. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Stolen by Kennard. Westbrook against Jones. To the left side wing. Six to shoot. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Kennard.
2 minutes.
No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
On the wing, Jones. Wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Kennard into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Here's Highland, defended by Kennard. Out to Powell. There's the triple. Drops in the three. Powell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Inside. Back to Jones. Pass to Kennard. The three. Knocks down the long J. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Here's Highland. Powell in the post. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Batum. Again, the Clippers score.
Well, two things working in Batum's favor right there. He's got a great sense for positioning. He's also got size and length.
Pass to Conchar. Westbrook against Jones. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to defend. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant on the take. And then Morant with the jam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
George against Morant. Now here's George. Tightly guarded. Plumlee, a screen on Morant. George with it. Guarded by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Now Morant. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And he makes both free throws. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And the basket by Bane.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And the Clippers call time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Clippers on the break. That shot off. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the left wing. Back to George. To the middle. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. The ball's knocked loose. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his third foul so
That's
far.
his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Zubats.
2 minutes from
Leonard on the wing. Counted by Morant. Yep, count it. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
On the wing, Brooks lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Leonard outside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Brooks finds Adams. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Morant against George. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
Jaren
foul.
Jackson picks one up.
First
Well,
team
Paul
foul.
George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Morant against Leonard. George with a steal. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Desmond Bain. Second
It's time to
personal
take a
foul.
glance again at that
Second team
superb
foul.
block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
George hits them both.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And it's Morant missing. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Stolen by Jackson.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
And I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Leonard against Bain. Pass to George. Fires the 3. The shot no good. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A clean win. All right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.